Hello and welcome. It's 4 a.m. and I'm trying to make this video again because cam links and all of that. Today we're gonna talk about, is this gonna be the best year for Star Citizen? And the short answer is yes. And there you go. You don't even need to watch the video because why even fucking watch the video? But let me roll the intro.
Hello, my name is Grumpy.
Right, so first off, let me thank you guys for subscribing. You guys are amazing. The channel is getting better and better, and I have nothing else to say. Like, we're about to hit 2,000 subscribers, and just like 3 months ago, well, even less than 3 months ago, we have hit 1,000 subscribers, and that's just fucking amazing. And I love you guys, and I really appreciate you. Also, I appreciate the guys that are supporting the channel through Patreon. If you want to support the channel, there's going to be a link down in the info section of the video, or in the ending of the video, there's going to be a thumbnail. You can click on it. So yeah, go support the channel if you want to. Now, let's talk about Star Citizen. What is there to talk about? Like, there's nothing to talk about anymore. I have this channel for less than a year. I think it's like 8 months, and I've been posting videos, well, not daily, but like at least 3 videos a week. Sometimes it's 7 videos a week, sometimes it was 9, but yeah. And in the end, I've posted a bunch of how-tos, a bunch of whatevers, and I simply don't know what to talk about anymore, because it's really hard to make content on a contentless game. And I can't imagine the struggle of non-hype guys like Salty Mike and guys like him that are making content on this game for forever now. And like, I have no idea how they do it. To be completely honest, I have no idea how they do it. So first off, I gotta excuse myself because I didn't post this video yesterday. It was supposed to air on Sunday, but I just didn't know what to talk about. And I'm having some private issues and shit, and I was like, no, the world is still gonna go around if I don't post a video, and it's still gonna revolve, and it's still everything is gonna be fine if I don't even ever post a video anymore. It wouldn't be fair to you guys, of course, but in the end, the world will continue on its path, and whatever I do, I feel like I can't influence the community or the developers to do better or to do anything, basically. I mean, I do like to joke around, but I'm not joking right now. Like, I feel well, a bit tired, maybe exhausted. The game exhausts me. Star Citizen is just a pile of trash, and it's on fire. And the fire is spreading, which is the most unusual fucking thing. And yeah, you all seen Level Cap Gaming and all of those big YouTubers play. I don't know if they're paid for that. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Maybe it's just the first impressions, the first impressions of a huge game that looks amazing are always gonna be great. But as with any game that you play, there's a curve, a learning curve, and a mastering curve. And whatever you do in Star Citizen, you can't really master it solely because it's not because it's hard. It's because it's trash. It's because it's bugged. It's because it's not working as intended, and it's constantly evolving. And like one day we're gonna have like one bug, next day, like let's talk about PvP for example. One day we're gonna have C788s being overpowered and Gladius and Arrow flight models being comparative to other flight models being just better, and at some point the next patch, like 0.1 patch, could just change it all, and we never know what's gonna happen. And in the end, actually nothing is happening because we still have desync, and maybe the desync fix is gonna be good, but I'm not relying on it. As far as I understood it, they're just like reverting the desync fix that they made already, just like disabling that fix so they can go back to like 3.11 or 3.10 days when the ships were just janky and yeah, teleporting around. But instead of like they call it a time fix because it's not, it doesn't fucking matter what it is. The matter of fact is that it's barely playable if you wanna engage in some serious PvP. You can't even learn if you don't know where the enemy is. If you're trying to do all the things that Avenger 1 is gonna teach you, and he's a great fucking teacher, but if you try to do those things, you're still gonna get popped because you're doing that in the wrong position, because you're not thinking that like you need a completely different mindset. You need a mindset of, okay, I'm 100 meters in front of him, therefore in the game I'm like maybe 300 meters in front of him, or maybe I'm closer than I think I am. And you go to Arena Commander and it's riddled with fucking bugs, and it's getting worse and worse with each patch, and they're just doing new maps that look amazing but play like trash, etc, etc, etc. And in the end, this is gonna be the best year for funding in Star Citizen history. And what does that tell you? Like, are we masochists? Are we like, okay, Level Cap and a bunch of those YouTubers that play the game have like drove a bunch of new players into the game. Okay, that's cool. I actually think that a bunch of people should try this game so they could see it for what it is, for a dumpster fire that it is, but a dumpster fire with fucking potential. And with potential that's maybe never gonna be completely made into an actual game or an actual thing that we want to play. And I don't know, guys, like when you see the funding stats of this year compared to last year and the year like prior to that and all the years prior, it's just disgusting how much people want to pay for ships, for 3D models. Like, it's understandable for a YouTuber like me. I'm considering buying a Scorpius. Well, to be exact, I'm not buying the Scorpius. I'm just melting the blade that I got into the Scorpius when it's gonna, like, whenever it's available, because I don't know if it's even gonna be available. But I would love to do that so I can cover the ups and downs of the nerfs and everything, whatever they do in 317 PTU. But maybe it's not gonna be even available, and maybe like my train just has passed, but I don't know. I got the blade because I have 100 guys that bought the game over my channel, and that's great. And that just goes to say how many people actually watched my videos and how many people actually thought that maybe they should buy the game, right? Because I'm the most negative guy in the community. And people hate me. There's a lot of hatred towards me. Like, I can log into a server, my chat is mostly closed, but whenever I comment on something, I get either roasted and attacked, or I don't know, people like me. But it's either hate me or like me. Nobody is just neutral. Like, I don't know. I don't know if like Morphologist has that issues. I don't know if anybody else has that issues, but yeah, people either fucking hate me, like hate my guts and want me to die, or they're like, hey, Grumpy, yeah, bye, and that's it. And like, I'm not complaining. I know what I'm doing, but like, I don't get that mentality. And that mentality just goes to show that like those kinds of people are gonna spend a lot of money into a 3D fucking model and a string of code. And there's gonna be more and more of those kinds of people, and they're gonna get either heartbroken and be a part of Star Citizen Refunds Reddit or subreddit, or they're gonna be the new White Knights, because the old White Knights are gonna die out at some point, because like it's been like 11 years, and yeah, like when I started researching and hoping for this game to be fucking amazing, I was 24, and now I'm pushing on 35, and yeah, like what does that, like, I know people that are 60 or close to 70, and they know that this game is never going to be finished in their lifetime. It's not even that it's not going to be finished, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be in a playable state. That's the fucking issue. And yeah, like the past few days I've been playing, because I wasn't playing in the past, well, 2 weeks. I had a new PC, I had a bunch of struggles with the cam links, and I was trying to make videos for you guys, and the past few days were really fucking rough for me. Like there's nothing to do for me in the PU. Like my friends are not playing, they're playing Elden Ring, they're playing other games, or they're just like my org mates, or they're just like doing something else and like living their life as I am, obviously, but no, but yeah, like I hop into the PU and like most of the servers are empty. People are just waiting for 317 for the river, because like 317 is not gonna offer anything else except that fucking river, right? Oh, there's Clouds and Hurston. Oh, there's a Scorpius and a Hull. Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing of substance in that patch, and I'm not sure that like 318 is gonna offer any more. But guys, like I hopped in and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not gonna do, like, I think I've done like a million ERTs or like bounties like that, and then I realized that I want a PvP, because that mother shit is boring, and like I'm not gonna go into any fucking bunkers again. I'm not gonna mine, because mining is just like when you cracked a bunch of rocks to buy a mole, caterpillar and a hammerhead. In the end, you cracked all the rocks that you want to crack in your fucking life in this game, because every rock is basically the same. And like I've done it pre-314, and I got a hammerhead. A friend boosted me with like 2 mil, so I can actually buy it that day. And like, why would I even want the money in the game? I got a Gladius, I got a Arrow, I got a Sentinel. For some reason I have a Cutlass, I don't know why, even though it's not like in my hangar, but I have it, like I bought it, but I didn't. Whenever I do a character reset, I just like, it's still there. And I have a Razor and I have a Blade. And that's basically it. And I don't need anything else. I have a Killa, but that's basically it. And I don't even need nothing else than like just an Arrow or a Gladius, because everything else for me is dead. I only want a PvP. And when you go PvPing, or if you want to accept the PvP bounty, you accept the bounty and he's not on the server. I'm having another bug where I just can't be in a party with anyone, ever. I don't know, for the whole fucking patch. For like 3 months, almost 3 months. And it doesn't matter how many times you do a character reset, it's still there. And yeah, like it's just fucking frustrating. And then okay, I still want a PvP, so I'm gonna hop into Arena Commander, and Arena Commander has 30Ks. Arena Commander has broken graphics. Arena Commander has like some broken physics, and like a bunch of shit is broken over there. And in the end, it's like, if you never played Arena Commander, Battle Royale, it's a mode over there, and like when you get to 4 kills, the server restarts, and then you go to another map, or it just restarts the map. But it takes a long time to do it, and sometimes when there's good players online, like you get to those 4 kills in like 2 minutes, and then you're looking at the loading screen over and over and over again. And in the end, the people that are playing there want to be at the top of the leaderboards, and they just bunch up on you and kill you. And it's not a fun experience. And like, I'm not the best PvPer, I want to learn. But you can't really learn if people keep on bunching up on you, and you can't even get a fucking 1v1 dogfight with a guy that's better than you. And try to learn from his moves. You can't really do it. You can't even see his moves because of the fucking positional desync and all that, but like, yeah, at least try to learn from your mistakes. Now, why am I saying all of this? Like, I need your help, guys. Like, I seriously do, because I have no idea what kind of videos to make anymore on Star Citizen. Star Citizen, for me, is like, it's such a cool concept, it's such a cool thing that could be amazing, but it's not. It's not even close to being amazing. It's not even close to being a fucking game. Even though it is a game, it's a business model. You can't call it a fucking alpha after 500 million and 11 years of development. You can't call it an alpha. That would be straight up lying to yourself and to other people that you're like saying that to. So yeah, like, what else is there to say about this game? There's a bunch of channels that I was watching before I made my channel, but now since I'm just doing my own thing, I can't really be watching other YouTube content on this game. I'm watching YouTube like some other shit, but like, why would I remember the guy, I don't know if he's still active. I remember that like Subliminal was making videos even before I bought the game. I don't know if that guy is still active. I hope that he is, but like, how the fuck is he still doing, if he is, how is he still doing videos on this? Because like, there's only so much that you can say about this game, about like loadouts, about things. And like, I'm a creative guy. I've been doing music since I was 16. It was dog shit back then, but it got better and better and better, and I was producing not only my music, but music for other pop and hip-hop and R&B artists here in Serbia and like the whole ex-Yugoslavia region. But so I am creative when it comes to music. I am creative when it comes to a bunch of shit. But when it comes to a thing that's just a struggle to even film, even though I have a really good PC now, like, I don't even know what to film, because it's not like, I'm not a guy that's just gonna find a rock on Hurston and make a video about the rock. I'm not a guy that's gonna go to, I don't know, Daymar and Takeoff and do like ASMR takeoff fucking videos, and there's a bunch of those. And that just goes to show how little of a game we actually have after 11 years of development. And they're still making tools to make the game, which is fine. But when are we gonna get something of substance? Oh yeah, Salvage. It's a fucking beam. And then some wise guys are like hop onto my channel and tell me, oh dude, like it was always supposed to be a beam. Well, if it was, why didn't you fucking protest before? And when they announced it as a beam, I know that it was always supposed to be a beam, and I was protesting, but you guys weren't. Not you guys, but like those guys. And like, are you happy with like waiting for 6 years for something that was announced to be released 6 years ago, and then you get a beam? You don't even fucking get the reclaimer. You just get a multi-tool beam, and maybe the vulture is gonna work. Maybe. We'll see. But it's still gonna be a beam, right? Maybe, just like maybe, there's gonna be a game, there's gonna be a contender to Star Citizen. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be something that's gonna like wake up the devs. It's gonna pressure them to make the game that we all dream about. And I'm talking about Star Citizen. Of course, I'm not talking about Squadron 42. But maybe. But that is not now. And like posting videos 3 times to 7 times a week on a contentless game is a bit frustrating, guys. Yeah, like I have other things to do in my life. Like my girl just started living with me like 3 months ago, and we're still trying to figure shit out. And like my apartment is just like this whole floor and upstairs, and she's there like a fucking hostage. I'm keeping her hostage basically while I'm making videos and while I'm playing the game. And like, for what? For the revenue is shit. I gotta be honest, the revenue is shit. The only actual money, and I'm really fucking grateful for it, is from the Patreon. And if you want to support the channel, that's fucking awesome. And that's maybe gonna give me like a boost. It does give me a boost of like, okay, I'm actually doing something and my time is not completely wasted when I see that there's more and more people. It's not even about the money, it's about the people, the amount of people that want to support the thing that I'm doing. Of course, money itself is fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie, but like, in the end, I don't know. Like, you gotta tell me in the comments what do you want to see, because as I've said, I'm creative. I can be funny. It's like debatable. It's funny to me. Maybe it's funny to you. I've seen you guys laugh, so that's a big plus. But in the end, I really don't know what to talk about anymore. As I've said, I don't want to go to like Kirsten and review the interior of Maria Pure of Heart. A bunch of people asked me to do a video since I'm a sound engineer, a music producer, a musician. I play a bunch of instruments. I've written some scores for movies, trailers, and all of that. I'm a pop artist. I'm a rapper. I'm a bunch of shit, music-wise. And people have asked me, and I also did some Foley for some small games, but like people have asked me, let me get to the fucking point, to like review the sounds and music and sound design in Star Citizen. But that's not like, yeah, I can do it if you want me to, but it's boring. It's gonna be boring. Like, should I show you how it's done? You're not interested in that. Should I like try to talk about it, but like from an angle of you guys that are not musicians and music producers and sound engineers and all of that, Foley artists or whatever. So, like, that's just boring. That's just like making ASMR, like ASMR videos, and making videos that are gonna be not useful to anyone. Like, I want to make useful videos. I want to make reviews. I've wrote to Referral and they didn't respond. They did respond and they told me that they will respond, and then they didn't. I wanted to do a review or a comparison of the Constellation Alphas to the VKB Gladiators, and yeah, nothing. I guess I'm a small channel and they don't give a fuck about me. Okay, fine. See you in like a few years, I guess, or a few months if I still keep on gaining subscribers. But yeah, like, I mean, I can make shit up. I can always make shit up. I can always make like a machinima kind of a thing. I can always do more music and music videos for my own music, but it's also, it's not useful for you guys. Like, I want to give you my music so you can listen to it. I want to like expand and have more people listening to my music and appreciate my music, but not in that way. Not because oh my god, I just hit, give me a second, I just hit 1,780 subscribers, which is just amazing. But it's just on the screen forever now. But yeah, like I gotta respect that number, and I gotta do shit for you guys, and you guys gotta tell me, what do you want to see? What do you want this channel to be? I can't really comment on PvP because PvP is gonna change, and like, I don't know, whenever CAG releases the game into the PTU or the PU. And then there's gonna be some people that are like more in contact with CAG that already know all the changes before they happened, because maybe they were in Evocati, or maybe they just like know some people in CAG and know, like, have some information, and I'm gonna lag behind that, but it's okay. But at some point I will make some PvP videos and how-tos, and I already have, because I started working in like After Effects, and I already have like some ideas how to do some animations and how to visualize the stuff that I want to tell you, how you can do it and how it looks like, and why you should utilize those maneuvers when fighting other people. But in the end, the game is still gonna be this, whatever this is. This is like status quo. This is like just, I don't know which level of hell. It's just like it's suspended in limbo, and nothing is happening, and nothing of substance is coming. Even if we get Salvage that's okay and that makes you a lot of money, that's just one thing, and it's a question of when we're gonna get anything else that's, or any fixes that matter. Like, whenever they do fixes, they don't do them, or the fixes are bad. Like, how many times have they fixed the Grimhex elevators? Like, you can see the patch notes for this patch for 3.16. They have fixed the Grimhex elevators. They were never this fucking bad. And like, I'm not complaining on like, I guess they tried. I'm not saying that they didn't try. They probably tried. Maybe they released the wrong code. Maybe they just didn't realize that the fix was bad. But in the end, it's still the same boring fucking game. And it's the same bunker missions, it's the same Hammerhead, Valkyrie, and Hurricane, ERT missions, and all of that. And it's just exhausting. Like, it's the same rocks that you mine when you're trying to trade with your, like, Caterpillar or whatever. It's the same boring game. And at some point, maybe we will get actual server meshing. Like, my hopes are not really that up. The guys that watch my videos, you guys know that, like, I don't have high hopes for this year at all. And the main question, like, for you guys, and tell me in the comment section, is what do you want to see on this channel from now on? Because I can be sarcastic and I can do a video on a rock. I can do a video on a skybox. I can do a video like overly sarcastic videos on everything that amazes white knights and people like that. But that's just being toxic, and I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be that toxic. It's their thing. Let them do their thing. I don't fucking care. Like, if I just saw a video that already has like 15,000 views or something like that, and it was posted like 2 days ago, and it's by, I don't know, some YouTube channel that has a bunch of subscribers, and this guy just made a ship meet on new luggage, new garbage, new babbage, yeah, new babbage. And like, that's the whole video. He's walking around. It's all like, they none of them have any frames. Like, it's so fucking sad to see those people that are amazed, but they're pressing their WSD, running around their ships and trying to be amazed at like 10 frames per second. Amazed by what? By ships that we all have, or that we all could have, if some of us had money or time to grind for those. That's not gameplay. That, for me, that's not gameplay. That's not fun. But it's fun for them, I guess. It could, like, for me, it would be fun when I like started playing a year and a half ago. It was fun just being on OSR and seeing people spawning huge fucking ships. The first time I entered the Caterpillar, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. The first time I saw the Reclaimer and hopped into it, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then it started to sink in, and then it started to, like, I started to realize that 90% of those ships are not even done yet. Well, when you talk to the guys that have those ships, that like bought them with real money, well, like there was a guy that like showed me around his Carrick the first time, and I can remember this. Okay, so these are the escape pods, but they're not currently working. They will be working in a few patches. I was like, okay, so you place your armor here, but that's not working right now because they're still trying to implement it. It's going to be on in a few patches. Okay, and then this is the cartography deck, and the radar system, and the whole thing is not working. It's just like there to be to look cool, but at some point it will actually do shit. When you go to the drone room, it's not working. The drone, we have no drones, but at some point we will, etc., etc., etc. And it just started to sink in, and I was like, okay, well, why did they release this ship if there's no game loops for it? And if there's like, if the 90% of that ship is non-functional, what do you have when you buy a Carrick? It looks amazing on the inside, on the outside, for my taste, it's completely but whatever. And you get inside, it's fucking beautiful and everything, but what, like 90% of the ship is not usable. Yeah, you can use the cargo bay. Okay. You can transport your Ursa rover. Okay. Yes. But the main things why you buy that ship, they're just simply not working. And why would you even buy that ship? Because you wanted to spend a lot of money and you wanted to like show off your ship, or you're just in love with having stuff like that. Okay, fine. I don't fucking care. That's how Star Citizen has the greatest funding in history every fucking year. Like every year, each year is gonna be better than the last one, because there's more and more new players coming in, because the web is spreading, and when they pay or don't pay, or somebody that has a bunch of like subscribers on YouTube realizes that that game exists and tries to play it, then people are gonna see that video and they're gonna, oh yeah, $45, yeah, I can hop in. And then they're not really happy with the Aurora, and they see like a Caterpillar, they see a Carrick, and they're like, okay, yeah, because they don't know that the Carrick was introduced like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. They don't know that. They don't know that it's still not done. They have no idea. They just know, they only know that it's gonna be done soon. At some point. Probably. Well, nobody says probably. It's for sure gonna be done, and for sure you're gonna get the drones and all of that, and everything is gonna work. But it's not working right now. And when you have $600 and your wallet is itching, you're gonna scratch that itch and you're gonna buy it, and then you're gonna have it, and it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna dream about like everything that could be possible in that ship, and that when is that gonna happen? Some people bought the 890 jump for what? Why? If you want to support the game, okay. If that's the only reason, okay. But if you actually want to have that ship and do shit with it, what are you gonna do? Oh, I wanted to have the first capital, the only capital ship in the game. Okay, but that ship is fucking useless. And now there's a guy writing a fucking comment that it's amazing because he has a size 4 shield and he has a bunch of guns and all of that, and he like okay, just hop into PU with me, get your fucking E90 jump, get all the crew you want, get 50 people. I'm gonna be alone in a sentinel and I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna be alone in an eclipse and I'm gonna destroy you. It doesn't matter how many fucking flares you pop, it doesn't matter how many guns you have, I'm gonna destroy you. Because the game is not currently balanced and that ship is completely fucking useless. Oh, it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be great because it's gonna float on water and it's gonna be like a transport ship, a luxury transport ship, like a luxury in a fucking game. It's just like boggles my brain. But like, okay, it's gonna be great for what? For what exactly? For taxiing? If you want to do that, okay. If you want to be space Uber, fine. But why aren't you fighting for your rights? Why aren't you fighting and protesting until you get your game loop that you're waiting for? When are we gonna get the taxi missions? Next patch? Maybe. We were supposed to get it like 3.16, right? I forget, but like I don't want to complain anymore. I actually want to play a game that I enjoy, and I want Star Citizen to be a game that I enjoy, but I simply don't enjoy it anymore. The only enjoyment I get from this game is when I play with my org, but my org is absent for a while now because, yeah, they're playing other games because other games are better and more fun than Star Citizen, and they're waiting for 3.17 to drop so they can try the Scorpius, so they can try the... And when they realize that 3.17 is just like a 0.2 patch for 3.16, they're probably gonna hop off and do other shit, which is fine, but every org has this issue. And I get a feeling that only the new players are the ones that can carry the torch from now on. And I get a feeling that that's a circle of life of a guy or of a Star Citizen that just hops in, plays for a year or maybe less, and realizes that, yeah, there is no progress. Okay, I'm gonna chill. Maybe I'll come back in a like six months period or a year or whatever. I just met a guy just today. He hopped into my org, and he said that he backed like 6 years ago, and it was like the only thing that you could do is PvP and fly around. And he was not really into that. And then I told him, well, you're in for a roller coaster because you're gonna see the potential now. You're gonna see that there's bunker missions. You're gonna see that there's mining, and he's currently mining and having fun with it. But yeah, after a month, 2 months, 3 months, you're gonna be fed up and you're gonna be fucking tired of it. And the only thing that you can do after that is PvP, and it's a full fucking circle. And his friend laughed because that guy is he always wants to PvP because he doesn't know what else to do in the game, like me, because there's nothing else to do in the game. The only thing is like just getting better and fighting and I don't know, spending time with your friends, with your org. And in the end, when I said that, I've realized that there is not much difference between us, my org and I, and people that, like those people from that YouTube video that I watched, that were just like making ship meet on New Babbage, because like they're there to have some player interaction. They're there to talk to each other, to show off their pledges or whatever. Which is completely stupid to me, but they are there because of each other. And my org and we are there because of each other. And that's it. And that's why we play with other orgs. That's why we play against other orgs. And that's what is currently like propelling the game, and what's currently like giving the life to this game, because this game is a lifeless mess. So yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you want to see in the end. Just drop a comment there in the comment section of the video, and just tell me what you want to see on this channel from now on. I've seen a bunch of people tell me that like I'm not funny as much as they think I am, etc., etc. Maybe, okay, fine. Maybe it's just their sense of humor that's bad. Maybe my sense of humor is bad. I don't fucking care, to be honest, anymore. And like, nobody even wants to watch these kinds of videos of like half an hour of a guy trying to make sense of a completely nonsensical thing and just rants about shit and shit and shit. And like, you know that like 100% of this or 99.9% of this was completely honest and truthful, but in the end people are not going to find it like that. They're going to find it completely different and see me as hopping onto a bandwagon of I don't know, critics or whatever. And for what? For me like having fun, or for me trying to do an honest video on the whole mess that we call Star Citizen? Like, Morphologist was ripped apart, and he's like one of the most beloved figures on YouTube when it comes to like Star Citizen community, and he got fucking ripped apart when he posted the video that there's no light for us in this year. So yeah, tell me what you want to see, guys, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're trying through space. And of course I love you and I'm not gonna leave you, but I was thinking about it, to be honest. But no, I'm gonna stay here even though I don't know how I feel. I feel exhausted, tired, and it's 5 a.m. Maybe that's why, but yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think.